Most people think the hardest year for a loan officer is year one. It's not. Year one is the easier, and almost nobody tells you that until it's too late. I'm Narek. I co-founded Loan Titan 4 years ago. In 16 years of doing this, and over $800 million funded, I've watched a lot of loan officers come and go. The ones who quit almost never quit in year one. They quit in year two, right after everyone stops checking in on them. It's not because they got worse at the job. It's something I call the year two cliff. And once you see it, you'll know exactly who's standing at the edge of it right now. Maybe it's even you. So today, why year two is actually the dangerous one, and the 3 things that decide whether you fall off of that cliff or build past it. Let's get into it. Number 1, year one runs on energy you brought with you, not the energy the shop gave you. Think about what actually carries a new loan officer through year one. Your own contacts, people who already trust you, the adrenaline of learning something new, maybe a training push from your manager. None of that came from a system. It came from you. An actual real life story, it comes from way of one of our loan officers who joined us from a shop where he didn't do that much volume. His plan was very simple. He knew the knowledge in how to do loans. He had somewhat of a database to rely on. However, what got him to the next step was good coaching brought to him by us. We coached him in how to grow the network, to identify opportunities within this pipeline, and in order to do more loans, what things he had to do day in and day out, weekly, and a lot of it is tied to accountability. His numbers grew from only doing 5 or 6 million to close to 20 million on track for this year. That's real life data that matters. Here's your homework. Right now, be honest about your own pipeline. How much of it is still your original contacts and how much is coming from somewhere new? Write it down, the real number. The number matters because once it hits 0, year 2 starts asking a very different question. The year 2 cliff is the moment your own list runs dry. This is exactly where quitting concentrates across the whole industry. Not because the job got harder, because a shop that recruited you with promises has nothing generating volume once your free leads are gone. You're not underperforming. You're standing on the edge of a cliff nobody warned you about. And this isn't a handful of people. Industry data shows the number of loan officers who close at least one loan in a year fell by nearly half between 2021 and 2024. That's not a talent problem. That's a whole industry standing at the same cliff. Track this for the next 2 weeks. Where is every new lead actually coming from? Your own outreach or something the shop is generating for you? Write both numbers down. But losing leads is only half the cliff. The other half is what happens to your time. If you're somewhere around your 1-year mark and this is already sounding familiar, that's worth a real conversation before you assume it's you. I'll look at where your pipeline actually stands. Confidential, no pitch. Book a call at the link below. I'll write the other half of the cliff. Part 3 is something different. Part 3 is the unpaid third job that wears you down. The unpaid third job you picked up without noticing. At a lot of shops, you've worked through your own book. Picture your actual Tuesday. You're writing your own social posts to find the next lead. You're chasing a borrower for missing pay stubs because there's no one else to do it. You're following up on your own referral partners between calls. None of that is on a job description anywhere. In year 1, adrenaline covers it. You don't feel the weight. In year 2, the adrenaline's gone and the unpaid third job becomes the whole job. That's what burnout actually is. It's not that you've worked too hard. It's that you were carrying jobs that were never supposed to be yours. Audit your last 2 weeks, hours in front of borrowers and everything else. If everything else is winning, that's not your problem. That's a leverage problem. Add all of those 3 up, the leads, the time, the workload. That's exactly why good loan officers walk away in year 2, and it's rarely about the industry. So here's the whole thing. Year 1 runs on your own energy. Year 2 runs on the shop's infrastructure, whether anyone told you that or not. Before you decide you're just not cut out for this, ask 3 things. 1, where does my next borrower come from once my own list runs dry? 2, what gets taken off my plate so year 2 doesn't turn into 3 unpaid jobs? 3, is anyone actually checking on me past the first 12 months? This isn't for everyone. If you're fine running on fumes and rebuilding your pipeline from scratch every year, that's your call. But if you want a real answer for why year 2 feels so much harder, that's a real conversation that we can have. That's the conversation I have all the time with loan officers that want to come on at Loan Titan, that did come on at Loan Titan. I'll have it with you. Book a confidential call at the link below and we'll look at exactly where your pipeline stands right now. And if you want the next one, I'm breaking down exactly what separates the loan officers who make it past year 2 from the ones who don't. I'll see you there.